Alright guys, welcome back to the channel if you are new. I am on my way to go get mom once again. Today is Saturday and it is I think about 7-ish in the morning, and we are headed out for a morning of hiking. So neither one of us has been hiking in a very long time. Like, I can't even remember the last time we went hiking, but we got a crazy urge to go check out some of the hiking spots that are local to us and check them out. So I'm on my way to go pick her up, probably get some coffee as always, and then head out to the trail, and I will give you guys more information about where we're going and what we're doing as we get closer to the location. So let's go get mom and get this day started. Hey guys, welcome back. I now have acquired mom and we are about ready to head out. We got our drinks, our delicious Starbucks. I've got a iced matcha latte and mom's got
iced tea.
And mom's got some unsweetened black tea. So we are about ready to embark on the drive to the trailhead. So we are going to be doing the Hieroglyphics Trail in Gold Canyon, Arizona. The trail itself, I believe, is about 3 miles out and back, and I believe it's like a 534-foot elevation. The Hieroglyphics Trail is going to take us through a it's going to take us through a canyon, and there's supposed to be some water features, so we will see when we get out there. But it is spring right now, or early spring, so a lot of the cactus plants and everything should be blooming, so that'll be really pretty if we can see some of the flowers and all of that. We do have to be careful of some wildlife out there.
Or snakes.
Rattlesnakes and the Gila monster and all of that. But where we are going, we should be okay. It is located in Gold Canyon, which is the trail goes into the Superstition mountain range, which, if you are aware of the Superstition mountains, there's a lot of Native American legends and tales about spirits and the thunderbird that lives in the mountain. There's a lot of strange things that happen out there in the Superstition mountains in general. A lot of hikers go missing, and there's a lot of strange deaths and all of these different things that happen out there. But where we're going, we should be pretty safe. We do have each other, and the hike itself, I believe, is pretty well traveled. So there should be other people out there with us, so we will not be alone. And we are definitely not camping overnight. So we are going to head out over there and get this started.
All right, we'll see you over there.
There they are, the Superstition.
Now we're really close. There's the map where we're going. So we got about 12 minutes to get there. We're getting there. Okay, now we're turning on King Ranch. We're turning left. And they have a little shopping center here. Oh, there's a Walgreens. Okay, here we are. We're on the road.
Oh, look how pretty that is.
I know, gorgeous. And the houses are here.
That's so pretty. Hotel.
Oh, the hotel.
There are people all parking up there. Gold Canyon Golf Resort.
we're here now.
We made it. So with this specific trail, there is a designated parking lot. Looks like it fills about, what do you say, like 30 cars?
Yeah.
Probably about 30 cars. We got here at about 8:15. There is a sheriff patrolling the parking lot just to manage the cars. So when we pulled up, we were told that there wasn't any spots available. The lot was full at 8:15, and we were allowed to wait. He anticipated it being about a 30-minute wait, but there are a couple hikers coming down already at 8:15, so we got lucky and were able to get a spot. So we're about ready to leave the car and head out on the trail to see what this trail is all about.
Okay, here we go, an adventure.
Yeah.
History of the trail. There's a gate.
Can I get this up? Oh, you have to unlatch. Jeez. As I'm like already tripping.
It's broke. You gotta be careful with rocks too.
Yes. Let's take our time.
Lost Gold Mine Trail.
That's not us today. With our hats.
Now this is the best hat.
We got them at Ross. $7.99. We Mom's taking off. We have climbed up a little bit here to the split in the trail,
One tree away from those.
and we have found the jumping.
They'll attack you?
Yeah,
Really?
don't go near that.
What do they do? The thorn grows at you?
Well, they're really easy. They will jump.
Oh.
I believe those are the jumping trail that we do not want to go near. And then so far the trail has been very rocky. And there seems to be a lot of large groups today out here hiking the trail. So I'm going to film as much as I can, but since the trail is pretty rocky, probably going to have to pay attention to footing just to make sure I don't fall or land in a cactus, because that would be not fun. All right, let's focus back on the trail because these mountains are beautiful this morning.
That's pretty. It's green.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta be all dried up.
Look at that. The view out here is so beautiful this morning. Like, look at these. We are locals out here, but to see this view is amazing. And we're not even up to the top yet.
I know. We still got quite a ways to go.
So we're headed up that way. You can see some people down there. But just standing here and looking at the majesty of this mountain range is just absolutely amazing. Just beautiful. Oh, oh, go ahead. Oh. I'm gonna put this away here in a minute. Not that one. It is so pretty out here. It's getting a little toasty, not gonna lie. We've been on the trail for maybe 20 minutes, 30 minutes at this point. It is very well traveled, which makes me feel a lot better about being out here. And we're actually not that far from civilization. As you can see, the city line is like right there. So, well, let's continue. Rattlesnake. Mom, what happened?
We're taking a break sitting on the rock.
Rock.
We didn't realize going hiking is a lot of rocks.
It is so incredibly rocky, it is ridiculous.
And you wobble too. And your feet and everything.
But
we're almost there. Almost.
Should almost be there.
We have to wait for all these people to get done.
Sit down. Slide down.
I want you to come stand right here. We're gonna let the girls pass us.
It won't take 2 hours getting back down.
Okay, Mom, look happy. There's too many rocks.
But it's really steep. Going up,
Whew.
I'm just out of breath. But we're almost there, right there. If you want to, you can go down.
You made it, Mom. You made it.
I did.
I've already said that was fine. I'm gonna get my water cup out as soon as I get down.
All right, well, we made it up to the petroglyphs up here. There is like a pond and then the petroglyphs.
That they can be root bound and hot, but they will grow out of a rock.
Yeah, so I'll get the salt go too.
Can you see the water?
A little bit.
Let's keep going.
Alright, well, we were headed down. So much easier on the way down than it was on the way up. Still a lot of rocks, very loose gravel. Gotta watch your footing. So I'm taking a moment to film and then we're gonna continue. Mom's already halfway down. She's down there. But let's continue and hopefully head back.
Oh, bye-bye. Are you leaving me?
Bye, Mom. Mom, you made it back to the gate.
Have fun.
The gate. Alright guys, well we made it back to the car, safe and sound, no issues.
Yeah, you can tell
For
we were
most
all
part.
ready to go, and now we're all.
Well, it's about 12 o'clock and it is about 84 degrees outside, and it was getting a little toasty on the way back, but there's been a constant breeze the whole time that we were out there, so that helps a lot. If there wasn't a breeze, I think we would probably be dying. So we survived. Overall, the hike wasn't too bad. The way up was definitely a lot more challenging than on the way back. The main thing we had to be careful of is the main trail is a lot of thick, heavy gravel, and you have to watch your footing because the gravel will slide out from under you. I had an incident that I fell.
She fell on her bottom.
And I almost died. Like my life flashed before my eyes. Thankfully, I did not land in a cactus or off the edge of a cliff because that would have been horrible.
Yes, it would.
But
she even scared me because I was in front of her.
Yeah. But thankfully, there were other people. Like the whole time we were out there was people still going up, even at noon. There were a lot of people here this morning. The whole time, like we were running into people all day. Everyone that we encountered and met on the trail was super nice.
Oh, really
everybody is super helpful and kind of talk to each other when you pass them about how the trail was or how much farther you have, that kind of conversation, which kind of helped, especially towards the end of this trail when you're hiking out there, because the end of this trail is very steep. And you're basically, obviously at this point, you guys have seen the video, and you have to literally like climb up over boulders and like sit down because the boulders themselves are so worn down that the rocks are very slippery, and you have to be very careful not to slip because you could break a ankle or a foot or whatever. Meanwhile, we're sat on one side looking at the view, and there's these like rock cliffs across from us, and there are crazy people out there climbing all the way up, and we're watching them. We're like, oh my god, you guys are insane, you're gonna fall or who knows what.
Yeah, when you fall, that's it.
But like, what do you do if someone like falls out? I don't even know.
Well, you just have to call 911 and they'll have a guy come up on a helicopter and pick them up,
I guess. But oh man, that was like scary watching them do that. But like families, like with kids were up there.
2 kids.
I think I got some footage so you guys can see what we're talking about, but I was like, oh my god, I would die.
There's no ropes or nothing. You just climb.
Yeah.
You'll see the pictures.
Yeah. But like, I was telling my mom, I was like, oh my god. How, like, I wanted to go across, but I was like hesitant because I'm like, I don't know about that, and I'm not about to risk it. But we did get to see the petroglyphs. They were pretty cool. So once you get up to that canyon area, there's like a big, not open, like you're sitting on rocks basically, but you're looking out at the view, and right across from you, you can see a lot of the petroglyphs that are really cool to see. From my understanding, they're like 1,500 years old, and they were created by the Hohokam, which is one of the native tribes to the area that was in the area at that time. So that was really cool to see something that's so old and historic like that. But overall, I think we had a good time.
We did. We had a good time.
We got here at about 8:30, I think. We parked and headed out at 8:30. Got back to the car at about noon. We basically just took our time, just very careful because obviously neither one of us wants to die in the desert. So we did good, I think.
I think we did. We did good.
Well, what would you rate this hike on a 1 to 10? One is the worst, 10 is the best.
Maybe 8?
Using an 8?
If there was more water.
Yeah, because on a lot of the research and blogs and stuff that I was reading about, depending on the time of year and how much water Arizona gets in the area, there is a little stream that feeds into kind of like a little pond, I guess.
Usually they have water coming down, but there wasn't.
Like you can see where it would go if there was enough water, but unfortunately this year there is no water up there. What's left has been sitting for a very long time, and I wouldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole.
Oh, I wouldn't either.
But
other than that, the view was beautiful. The view was gorgeous.
Yes. And then I don't think you heard it when we were out there. There were hawks. Or eagles or something. I don't know if I caught it on film, but you could hear them, and it was like an echo because we were in the canyon.
I didn't hear it. No.
Yeah. And then the scariest part was we saw the rattlesnake. Thankfully, there were people in front of us, and they stopped, and we're like, "What's going on?" And then one of the ladies was like, "Oh my God, there's a rattlesnake!" And they started going around, like off the trail to go around it. And so obviously Mom and I, we're not like outdoorsy people normally. And so we just followed them, and
yeah, they warned us there's a rattlesnake, so we went around.
Honestly, I don't know that we would have saw it.
No, if we would have kept walking, we would have never seen it.
And we probably would have died.
I just hope we didn't. If we would have got bit, I don't know. But I was just thankful the people in front of us told us.
Yeah, because that was.
Did you take a picture of it?
I think I got it on video, on camera.
You'll see it.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys have seen it by now. You're not that impressed at this point.
I even saw it. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah, because we always see.
Like, oh.
I always see them at the zoo and pictures of them and whatever, but I've never actually seen one like out.
Yeah.
You know?
And you just moved on wherever you went. I'm sure there's a lot of them up there.
And then we saw a giant black lizard. He was huge. Mama sat on a rock, and I heard something rustling behind us, and I was like, "Oh my God, what's going on?"
Mom, get up, get up!
And I freaked out because I didn't know what it was at first. And then he went on a rock and was doing his little push-ups like lizards do. And then he was too quick; I couldn't catch him on the video.
He's quick.
Yeah, he was a fast boy.
Yeah. So.
Anyways, and then I think I would give the hike about an 8 as well, is what I was thinking.
Yeah. If there was a lot more rain
and water,
I would love to see more water.
Yeah.
But it is beautiful when there is water.
It's worth the hike for the view.
Oh yeah.
The view is beautiful up there.
Oh yeah. Once you're up there, it's green.
Yeah. It's very pretty.
Yes.
Alright, well, we are off to go get our reward lunch. I think we're going to go try out a new place. Look at your food. Alright guys, well, we just finished up our lunch. We went to, I think it's called the Gold Canyon Cafe, and it was absolutely delicious for like a classic comfort diner style food. The wait staff was amazing. The service was great. The restaurant was wonderful. The food was delicious.
Yeah, it was.
I had a BLT, but I hate lettuce, so I said no lettuce, and it was delicious on a croissant roll, like so good. And then the fruit, I've never had, I usually order fruit when I have like sandwiches for lunch, and this one had pineapple, orange, banana, and strawberry, like delicious. And then Mom, what'd you have?
I had a cheeseburger and fries, so I asked the waiter for extra crispy. Oh, they were good.
Extra crispy French fries.
Yeah, that's extra crispy French fries.
Yes. And they were very, very good.
And the meat was so good on the hamburger. It was so good.
Yep.
And then on the side, it has like tomatoes and lettuce and pickles.
Yes.
And onions.
We don't like onions.
Yeah.
But
So
if you-
everything else was good.
Yes. So if you are in the area or decide to come out to Gold Canyon, either for the Renaissance Festival or to go hiking in the area, definitely check out the Gold Canyon Cafe because it was delicious, and we will definitely be back if we're ever out here in the area.
Okay.
If you stuck with us this far, I hope you enjoyed the video, and make sure to hit that like button and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.